Hi, it's Brian Mahan here. First of all, I want to thank you for taking the time to look at this very short presentation. I want to promise you that what I'm about to share with you in the next few minutes will not be wasting your time, and it's going to benefit you and your business dramatically. Now, if I were to ask you, what would be one of the biggest headaches you have in your business as a business owner? I'm sure that something that would come to the top of the list would be dealing with internet marketing companies and building your online business presence so that it is effective and that it's bringing you in the results that you want to see in order to grow your business the way that you want to grow your business. Would I be correct in that? Now, have you ever felt like this poor guy here, where you've got every internet marketer on the planet trying to sell you a new product every week, depending on what's got released this week, and you have no idea whether these products are any good for your business, you have no idea who to trust, you have no idea how much you're supposed to pay for these services, what is a good price and what's not a good price. It's just a total nightmare trying to figure all this out. And at the same time, you have a business to run. Have you ever felt like that? Well, if you have, then I've got very good news for you today because I'm going to solve this problem for you from now on. And the reason I can do that is because for the last 20 years, I've been designing systems and processes and implementing them for some large companies and for some small companies. And in that period, I've managed a lot of internet marketing companies. So I know all of their services. I know what you should be charged. I know what services are going to be right for your business and which ones are a complete waste of money. And so that puts me in a very unique situation to be able to help you moving forward. Because one of the things with internet marketing is there are some excellent internet marketers out there, but there are also a lot of chancers who are quite happy to dip into your pocket, but unfortunately they leave very little in terms of value behind them. And they're not that interested in figuring out a good strategy for you to grow your business over the next 5 to 10 years. And so one of the things that has always worked well for me throughout the years is always having someone that I can call and someone that I can lean on and somebody that's an authority in the particular field that I need help in. And that's why I decided that I want to put this service together. Now what I'd like to do now is just go through a summary of the benefits of this service for your business. Now the first benefit here is I will save you money, and that's probably going to be up to about 30%. Depending on whatever service providers you're using currently, I will be able to negotiate on your behalf, and I'll also hold them accountable for the performance and delivering results to you. And if you want, I can monitor and improve the return on investment that you're getting there as well. Now, I know there's a lot of services out there, and I know you get pitched every day of the week, guys. But I just want to make sure, right, that the services that you're paying for are the correct services for your type of business and for what you're trying to achieve. The second benefit here, guys, is that I will save you time and hassle. Because let's face it, internet marketing is an absolute maze and it changes every day of the week. There's always new tools, there's always new strategies, there's always new challenges. And it's impossible for you as a business owner to keep up with all that. But I've been in this game for 20 years. It's my job to keep up with all this stuff. And I have my ear to the ground and I'm always in the trenches. So I know exactly what's going on out there. And therefore, I can take that responsibility off your shoulders and I can keep an eye out for you and making sure that we're using the correct strategies, the correct tools, and we're getting charged the correct prices for the services that you are implementing in your business. The next benefit is I will help you increase your revenues. And the way I'm going to do that, guys, is I'm going to be focusing on two things. Number one is bringing in new business. And number two is increasing the lifetime value of every person that comes in your door. The next benefit is I will implement new strategies that work. So as I said, I'm always in the trenches, guys. I have an online business myself, so I'm constantly testing things for getting new leads, getting new prospects, testing out different ad networks, etc., etc. So I always have my finger on the pulse, and when I see something new that's working, I'll share that with you. And if you're interested, then what we'll do is we'll put a plan in place to implement that strategy for you. And that all ties into it increasing your revenues, because as we implement new strategies, we'll be bringing more business in the door, and we'll be increasing your revenues. And the last thing I put down here, and probably one of the most important things for me, is I will always have your back if you're my client. And I will only deal with one client in any particular town or city suburb. And the reason I do that is out of loyalty, and I believe in life that we all need to show a bit of loyalty, and that there's a massive payoff for doing that. So I'm in this for the long haul with the clients that come on board with me, and I will help you reach the objectives that you set out for yourself when you decided to take on the headaches of setting up a business, with the clear understanding that somewhere down the line is an exit strategy that you want to achieve. And I will work with you to help you achieve that exit strategy, whatever it is. So there are the benefits, guys. I'm not going to go into it much more today because I know your time is valuable and I don't want to eat it up today. Now, the last thing I want to cover here, guys, is the cost. What's this service going to cost you? And if you're anything like me, I always like to know before I leave something how much it's going to cost me, or at least to have a good idea. Now, as I said earlier, everything in life is not about money. So what I'm going to give you is a range of prices. So depending on the amount of time that I'm going to need to dedicate to you each month, I'm going to price the services at starting at $500 up to $1,500 a month. And I'm doing that because I don't want to exclude anybody just because of the price. And when we sit down and have a chat, then we can both agree what's the fair and equitable price for. And like I said, I just want to be fair to everybody here. I want to be fair to you. I want to be fair to myself, because I do have to charge for my time. And I hope that you can see that, you know, for a top consultant to be working with you for these prices, this is definitely not about the money for me. It's all about building successes and having a community of people that I like to work with. And the last and final thing I want to do is I want to thank you very much for spending the time with me today. I really do appreciate it because I know you're very busy. Now, depending on where you're seeing this video, you can either schedule a chat with me below this video, you can contact me on Skype, you can contact me by phone, or you can just email me back. All four of them should be somewhere below this video or to the side of it. And I really look forward to talking to you. And like I said, even if you don't call me, I wish you the best of luck with your business. And all I'd say is that the best investment you'll ever make is having independent advice on all of this gear, because internet marketing, as I said earlier, is a crazy game. And I just know that for the price I'm going to charge for my service, you will never go wrong with taking this service on board and letting me take care of all the nitty gritty stuff that isn't so pleasant to deal with sometimes. So listen, this is Brian saying thanks a million again, and I look forward to hearing from you, and bye bye for now.